Yeah, so today I'm gonna be, broaching a topic that a lot of people probably might not care all that much for, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I woke up out of the bed and I feel like talking a little bit of spice. And it's gonna be about toxic console warriors. Now, look, I know we all have our preferences for what game console we want to play on and everything, and I have no problem with that. Hey, listen, man, there are a lot of great games on both the Xbox, the PlayStation, the Nintendo Switch, the PC, hell, even the fucking mobile devices and everything like that. Hell, you want to go and play the new Final Fantasy game that's going to come out here within the next couple of months or whenever the hell that comes out, then fine, go on ahead, man. Hey, I'm gonna be looking forward to it just like how everybody else is. But if there's one thing I definitely cannot get behind is people who are warring over a fucking losing cause and not getting paid for it. Okay, and what I mean by that is people who get on Twitter or on any social media platform and will sit up there and simp so hard for one of these big AAA developers or these console manufacturers and everything like that, trying as hard as they can to push this fucking notion that the ecosystem that they are very much ingratiated into is the best of the best. It's the cream de la creme, the cream of the crop, whatever fucking cliche expression you want to use. Go on ahead and use it. It really makes no difference to me. It doesn't matter. Listen, look, bro, okay? Far be it for me to try to police the type of fun that people can have, okay? If you like gaming on one console and you want to be a part of that ecosystem and you're excited about the games that they have coming down the pipeline, then that's fine. But you don't have to try to ruin it for everybody else just because they don't play or main the same console that you do. Everybody has their own definition of fun, okay? The next generation console experience isn't something that is supposed to be so divisive. It can certainly be subjective, but it shouldn't be as divisive as it is. It just makes no sense for people to keep fighting a losing cause for something that they are not going to get paid for. I am going to continue to be as so bold to continue and to keep referring to it as a losing cause because at the end of the day, it really doesn't do anything to affect a lot of people's opinions on the game that they're probably going in shelling out a lot of money for, an ass load of money for, probably going out there to buy a whole console just so that they can play that one particular game. It doesn't do anything to affect the sales numbers. It doesn't do anything to change the critical feedback from gamers and critics alike, as far as a lot of these like first party exclusives go. I mean, I really don't think that it did anything for Starfield. I don't think it's going to do anything for Spider-Man 2, and I don't think it's going to do anything for any of the games that either console or company has coming down the pipeline. It's really sad to see a lot of people trying as hard as they can to diminish somebody else's experience on another console just because it's not the one that they would prefer to play on. Again, gaming is a very subjective topic. It's a very subjective hobby. If you like playing on PC, that's fine. Mobile devices, fine. PlayStation, Xbox, fine. Nintendo, again, fine. I know I have to reiterate this because I just want people to understand where I stand on this. Not that people might have asked anyway, but still, I feel like it's something that needs to be said. There have already been a lot of other YouTubers who have made videos on the same topic, like Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers, and a bunch of other fucking YouTubers that I can't exactly think of off the top of my head. But I'm just saying, it's just getting really old and a little bit tiring to get on Twitter, log in almost every single day, and to see the same profiles, to see the same users talk about the same thing over and over and over again. They're about as repetitive as a broken record and everything. I mean, I don't know. I mean, just enjoy games for what they are. I'm not saying that you have to enjoy the broken state that they come in, like Payday 3 and how their servers, because it's an always online game, their servers still, as at the time of this recording, I'm pretty sure that their servers are still down and are not properly working. We should be more so focusing on that, how a lot of these AAA developers and a lot of these game studios and a lot of these companies can't seem to release a game in a proper stable state, instead of trying to feud over which game console you should play because you can install two games on one console, or because this game looks a lot more ambitious and looks like it's a much more technical masterpiece, as opposed to another game on another fucking console that's a part of a different ecosystem. Just let people enjoy the games that they enjoy, okay? We've got so many games coming out in this year that we have left in this year and next year and beyond that look like they're absolutely going to blow our minds, blow us away, that we're going to end up putting maybe hundreds, if not 200s, 300s, maybe possibly even thousands of hours into. I mean, I know, I don't know if people game as hardcore as I do, but point is, though, is that these are games that are meant to be celebrated and enjoyed, okay? If you play on a PlayStation, if you play on an Xbox, if you play on both, if you play on every single console imaginable that we have right now, Nintendo, PC, mobile games, PlayStation, Xbox, then you're probably going to end up experiencing these games, and you might like some of them, you might hate some of them, you might, love all of them, you might hate all of them. But just don't try to yuck somebody else's yum just because it's so different from what you would prefer. That's all I'm saying. That's all I really wanted to say. That's all I've got to say for right now. I'll be back to, give you guys an earful of verbal diarrhea at some other point, but I'm going to go on ahead and sign out. I really don't really, have much to say, much else to say about it, but yeah, that's all.